Tune in to Sabor Latino show for the latest news affecting Latinos in the San Joaquin Valley, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Spanglish shows, Monday and Wednesday for all Spanish exclusive news with El Profe Cortez, and on Saturdays featuring bands, mariachis, DJs, live. Don't miss it. Find us on Simple Radio app and TuneIn app and all social media. TVOSJ.org, the voice of San Joaquin.
Do you want to relive the golden days of Stockton? Join Nate Knott on Stockton Alive every first and third Monday at 6 p.m. Tune into thevoiceofstockton.org.
Noticias y algo más, El Profe Cortez, Mondays and Wednesdays, 4 to 6 p.m. for exclusive Spanish news. Sin filtre. And of course, you are listening to the voice of San Joaquin, TVOSJ.org, right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. This is Betty Ramirez with Sabor Latino. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate you in a big way. As usual, I try to give you information on what's taking place with our event, which is a 5th annual Chicano Community Program, radio reunion, car show, and now motorcycle show. Hashtag CCPR5. So if you see that out there, it's our branding name, CCPR5. So guess what? I got another t-shirt sponsor, and you're not going to believe it. It's Stockton Monuments. And so that's Mike Contreras. Thank you so much, Mike. You came through with flying colors. So now we could get our t-shirt, and it's going to be an awesome t-shirt. All right, so that's something you can look forward to on the day of the event, because that's another way that you can support us by buying a t-shirt, right? And of course, the event is happening Sunday, August 11th, 2019 at Weber Point in Stockton, California, with amazing performers, and that is the Latin Magic Band, Juan Escovedo Band, Mike Torres Band, Cesar Chavez Mariachi, Gambizi 2-4, Ramirez Brothers Band, Ballet Folklórico, the Frank Zapata, and then I also have the Almazan Aztec dancers, and I'm excited about that because that's first time that they're going to be dancing for us this year. And then we also have Ismael El Mayo Sanchez, who's going to be playing as well, and then Juan Carlos as well. Now, these are local artists from this area, and I love it when they step up, because when they do that, then guess what? We get to play their music right here on their community radio station. And that goes for any bands out there that are listening to me right now. You have a CD? Send it to me. I'll play it for you. Send it to 231 Bedford Road, and that's in Stockton, California, 95204. Attention, Betty Ramirez with Sabor Latino, and I will make sure to get it on air for you, okay? All right, now on the day of the event, which is Sunday, August 11th, we are going to have an open mic for our youth to come forth and sing, share a little bit of your talent. And not a little bit, porque sí hay mucho talento in this area. And so now you have an opportunity to get up there on stage and share your talent and sing us a song, right? If it's not a song, then maybe it could be poetry, or it could be dance. So it's up to you. You just let me know. 209-467-4455. Give me all your contact information, and I will get back to you so that way I could get you on that list, okay? Big thank you to all of our sponsors, our patrocinadores. Big thank you to, of course, our State Farm from Stockton. State Farm. They're located at 1036 West Robin Hood Drive, Suite 103, Stockton, California, 95207. And to insure your vehicles or, whatever you have, property, give them a call, 209-475-9336. Again, their number is 209-475-9336. Thank you so much, State Farm, for being our number one sponsor. They're our signature top. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you, State Farm. And also, big thank you, too, to PG&E, and they're coming through again. And this is awesome, together building a better future. Gracias. I do appreciate you in a big way. Evelyn Escalera, thank you for coming through and supporting us year after year. So thank you. The new one is Stockton Bingo. Destiny Rivas, thank you so much. And the Lopez family, I do appreciate you in a big way. Del corazón, okay? And so, yes, thank you, Stockton Bingo. GRA Architect Associates, Inc., and I swear, George comes through every single year. And I bless his heart for doing that as well. And he's been supportive too, almost from the beginning that I recall. So thank you so much, George Rodriguez. And Dement Real Estate Group at work for you, Citywide Tow, DBA. Their new name is Next Generation Towing, LLC. And they're located at 1891 East Market Street, Stockton, California, 95205. Their phone number for towing is 209-957-5757. Let them know that Betty sent you, huh? Just mention my name. Betty sent me. 209-957-5757. Very easy to remember. Okay, you need a tow? Call Citywide Towing, which is now Next Generation Towing. Okay, thank you to Rick Rios for coming through from Rios Body Shop. Schools, not prisons, and that's with Daniel Silva of Self-Awareness Recovery. And he came through flying colors this year for the first time. And I think we're going to work out a program to where we're able to introduce everything he does right here on the radio, and maybe even have some workshops. So that's something you can look forward to in the future. Okay, Veronica Vargas. Thank you, Veronica from Tracy City Council. Of course, she's a city councilwoman from there. Thank you so much. She is going to be our speaker for the day at our event at 3 o'clock. So let's look forward to her speech because it's going to be pretty awesome. She's got some great news to share with the San Joaquin Valley. And so I can't wait. Okay, Julie Demon Browns always comes through. Thank you so much, Julie. Do appreciate you. Francis Beauty Salon of Charter Way. Stockton Monument, Mike Contreras. Also Doug Vigil, Vigil Mobile Notary Service. Miguel Villapudua, County Supervisor. Farmer Insurance, and that's Manuel Luna for the first time. He's come on board. So welcome. Jesus Andrade, of course, that's Stockton City Council. And also the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce as well. Thank you so much for support. And then Carlos Villapudua, and I hear he's getting into politics. So cool. Give us a call. Not only that, but I actually interviewed him the other day, and he was pretty awesome. He gave us some pretty good information about how he's going to represent. So tune in and look for it on Facebook. You'll be able to find it under his name. Another one too, Jose Gomez, Party Bus. Thank you, Jose Gomez, for your donation. And he's got a new business called Cartoons and Tints. So if you need anything, tune up the car with the tunes and tint to your windows, give him a call, 209-851-3875. Again, number 209-851-3875. And then a big thank you to Veronica Pereciado Zapian. And she also came through with a $50 donation towards our event, and can't wait to be able to mingle with all these individuals. And not only that, but know that when you do donate at a high amount, you have a free booth. So if you want to come out to represent, you have it. And so just know that. And we would be more than happy to have you there. And just being part of our event this year means so much to the radio station. TVOSJ, the voice of San Joaquin. And of course, we're going to also have the Salsa and Guacamole contest, and maybe even the dancing salsa too. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, we're going to throw some chanclasas out there. So get ready, put on your dancing shoes because you're going to need them. And that's after you tour the motorcycles and tour the car show as well. For the little guys, if you want to enter your bikes, your little lowrider bikes, you're welcome to do that too. 294-67-4455 or 470-9585. If you want to still be a vendor and you would like an application, give me a call. I will send it to you. Leave your email on our recorder, and I will make sure that I get an application out to you, okay? Very important that you do that, so that way we could connect. All right, so here we go. Anything else? Anybody that wants to get on board, you still can. We're still looking for individuals that would like to donate an hour or two of your time at the event. Let us know. We would be more than happy to receive you with open arms, okay? Again, the event is Sunday, August 11th, 2019 at Weber Point, Stockton, California, overlooking the Delta. Oh, So beautiful right there. Best venue ever. So just thought I'd let you know. Okay, today I am going to be interviewing LV Viramontes students from Franklin High. Boop, boop. That's my high school. Go Yellow Jackets. Well, anyways, they are students in the IB program. And you know what? They're going to come and share how it's made a difference in their lives. And they're going to share with you. And I'm just elated to have them here because, you know, that shows a sign of growth. And not only that, but you know what? Good schooling, you know, puts the students in the right track, right? For education. So I want to hear from the students that they're going to be in today at around 5:15, and that's when the interview is going to take place. So yeah, hang around, keep listening, and enjoy the music. Señor Presidente, Las Cafeteras, right here on Sabor Latino, Betty Ramirez.
Señor presidente, le vengo a avisar, no tengo papeles para trabajar. Señor presidente, le vengo a decir, yo vendo la fruta para sobrevivir. Me gusta la lima, me gusta el limón, pero no me gusta tanta corrupción. Me gusta la lima, me gusta el limón, pero no me gusta tanta corrupción.
Señor presidente, pregunto por qué matan al moreno con piel de café. Señor presidente, pregunto por qué matan al moreno con piel de café. Me gusta la lima, me gusta el limón, pero no me gusta tanta corrupción.
Me gusta la lima, me gusta el limón, pero no me gusta tanta corrupción.
Deja que te bese, Alejandro Sanz with Mark Anthony.
Deja que se enteren como yo te quiero y como tú me quieres. Deja que nos miren cuando te enamores, no te quejes. Deja que mi alma brille. Dime qué hago contigo. No me des pena por mi vida, te lo pido. De verdad no tengo miedo, pero ahora es cuando quiero. Que me dejes que te mire y que te beses si es que puedo. Tú eres una necesidad y solo con un par de besos tú puedes derretir mi fuego, puedes incendiar mi mar. Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar. Tú eres la casualidad más hermosa que me trajo el cielo. ¿Quién digo que yo estoy despierto si no paro de soñar? Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar. Deja que te bese, deja que te bese, deja que lo intente, deja que te invite a que te enamores de esta noche, una noche aquí entre miles. Me he enamorado, nunca lo olvides, no ha sido fácil porque muero en tus perfiles, me has atrapado, no te confíes. Deja que te bese, te prometa y deja que te olvide. Tú eres una necesidad y solo con un par de besos tú puedes derretir mi fuego, puedes incendiar mi mar. Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar. Tú eres la casualidad más hermosa que me trajo el cielo. ¿Quién digo que yo estoy despierto si no paro de soñar? Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar.
This is the remix. Alex, Felix.
Todo empezó
Mientras ella next tocaba.
cuando yo la vi bailando y sin saber yo me fui enamorando. Su mano tomé y comenzamos a bailar. Nada pude hacer, yo no la podía soltar. Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba. Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel. Dancing kizomba. De cómo sube, cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel. Dancing kizomba. Yo nunca había visto monumento de mujer como usted. Dancing kizomba. Y dije tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe. Dancing kizomba. Esa mujer me paraliza el tiempo y sin querer se adueñó de mis sentimientos. Hey DJ, repite el tema otra vez and don't ever stop, pa' que la noche no se acabe. Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba. Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel. Dancing kizomba. De cómo sube, cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel. Dancing kizomba. Yo nunca había visto monumento de mujer como usted. Dancing kizomba. Y dije tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe. Dancing kizomba. Yo nunca había visto ni resisto monumento de mujer que se moviera tan bien, no, no. Que jugara con el viento y se meneara con las olas mientras.
You're listening to tvosj.org, the voice of San Joaquin, right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California.
Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba. Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel. Dancing kizomba. De cómo sube, cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel. Dancing kizomba. Yo nunca había visto monumento de mujer como usted. Dancing kizomba. Y dije tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe. Dancing kizomba.
A poor little lost soul, she only 16 years old, turned out by temptation, out walking on the corner but ain't got no education. Her father used to beat on her, plus he touched on her. Mom's too high to see it, her only escape goal was to pack up and beat it. She was grown at an early age, fake ID, now she doing a strip thing on the stage. Started using drugs, turned to an alcoholic, got a hold of a pimp, now she a sexaholic. God save her soul, she don't really know. If she put her all into it, she'll see the growth. Got pregnant by John and her pimp beat her. Found 4 more girls and said he need her. Now she really stuck, nowhere to turn. She went back to school, decided to learn. Now it's years later, and she doing cool. Kept a little baby, graduated from school. Got her own place, got her own car, and a good man that make her feel like a star. I'm proud of you, baby. Keep doing you. You came a long way. Look what you've been through. Don't look back. Just stay focused. I wrote this for you. Just want you to know it.
Después de eso ella me manifestó que desde niña soy su gran ilusión. Y yo de nuevo sus ojitos miré y pienso adentro aquella inmensa emoción. Sentí que el corazón se me aceleró. Gracias a su audacia la conocí. Cuando miré su cuerpo y cara yo vi en aquella mujer la sensualidad que sin pensar dos veces llegó hasta mí para advertirme lo que sentía por mí. Vivimos el amor con intensidad. Solo una vez bastó para conquistar a este corazón que se enamoró y en mi pecho ese día quedó flechado por Cupido y así marcó. Ay, Michelle, qué sorpresa para mí, que ahora lo que hago es pensar, pensar y pensar en ti. Ay, Michelle, aunque no te he visto más, en mi mente siempre estás, eres mi vida y mi amor. Me sorprendí cuando tu cara yo vi, linda italiana. Yo me quedé enamorado. Vivimos el amor con intensidad y ahora no te puedo olvidar, Michelle. Yo me quedé enamorado. Vivo pensando en tu sensualidad, linda Michelle. Ay, Michelle, yo me quedé enamorado.
When I return to the essence, I wanna be remembered as a man that did the best that he could with what he had. Through the highs and lows, never froze up or walked with my nose up. Tried to stay humble even though I did stumble. I never compromised my integrity. Was steadily working on a better me, striving to be a guiding light with intentions to do right. When things went wrong, I stayed strong and accepted the price that came along with confronting the issue. Dead on, broke but never broken, too blessed to stay stressed. Never could I settle for less, and I confess I've done a lot of bad deeds that keep me on my knees praying for mercy. All my seeds kept my heart free of jealousy, envy, and greed, but it only seems to breed more envious enemies. So I add them in my prayers, cause that's all they need.
What do we want to be remembered for? What do we want more? For our souls to be rich or poor? To be rich or poor? What do we want to leave behind? Do we want to do wrong or right? Are we promoting death or life? Death or life?
Remember me as my sister's protector, my brother's keeper, my mother's son, my father's legacy. For Pete's sakes, born a leader, not a follower, running behind clowns that had you found like those in Jonestown. No, I won't be drinking that Kool-Aid, it's probably laced. I like that alkaline water with the purified taste, cause the life is the terrible thing to waste. Good health is wealth, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I try to inspire you lyrically, hoping you overlook some of my gangster tendencies. A warrior's heart beats in my chest at times. I could be too hood for my own good, so I'm often misunderstood and vilified. And at times I fall victim to my own pride, but it gave me the will to survive the hard times. In this beautiful struggle, I continue to climb.
What do we want to be remembered for? What do we want more? For our souls to be rich or poor? To be rich or poor? What do we want to leave behind? Do we want to do wrong or right? Are we promoting death or life? Death or life?
The only thing promised in life is death. Nobody ever knows when they'll take their last breath. Every day's another step towards that final destination. On that occasion, judgment is waiting. We'll be facing them scales, hoping that the good outweighs the bad. When all the material things we had prove worthless, when you gotta reflect and ask, was it all worth it? In the end, you reap what you sow, while the seeds that you planted still grow and bear witness to your existence and what you did with the time you were given while you were living. So it's a must to make the best of every minute you're spending. Spread love and good vibes, cause positive energy never dies. It's never too late to strive for elevation. Leave behind a stronger foundation for the next generation.
What do we want to be remembered for? What do we want more? For our souls to be rich or poor? To be rich or poor? What do we want to leave behind? Do we want to do wrong or right? Are we promoting death or life? Death or life?
Dale sabrosura, dale sabrosura. Así. Palma, Soriano, me voy, te dejo mañana. Palma, Soriano, me voy, te dejo. Palma Soriano tiene alegría, tiene mujeres que son primos, igual de noche que por el día, llenan sus calles ramos de flores. Cuando tú vayas allí, mi hermano, no te sorprendas si una palmera te tira un lazo y a su manera te deja preso en Palma Soriano. Te tira un lazo y a su manera te deja preso en Palma Soriano. Palma Soriano, me voy, te dejo mañana. Palma Soriano, me voy. Ay, yo me voy, pero vengo mañana. Palma Soriano, me voy, te dejo. Pero que me gustan mucho tus cafetales. Palma Soriano, me voy, te dejo. Tus lindos palmares, tus lindos palmares. Palma Soriano, me voy. Qué lindos son, mira tus platanares. Palma Soriano, Palma Soriano, me voy y te dejo. Palma Soriano, me voy y te dejo. Vaya, Palma Soriano, qué lindo viene. Vaya. Palma Soriano, me voy, te dejo. Ay, mira, Palma Soriano. Palma Soriano, me voy, te dejo. Qué bonitos son tus palmares. Palma Soriano, me voy, te dejo. Palma Soriano, me voy. Me voy.
Hey man, don't look so scared. You know I'm only testing you out. Hey man, don't look so angry. You're real close to figuring me out. We are a part of a circle. It's like a Mobius strip, and it goes round and round until it loses the lead. There's a shadow in the sky, and it looks like rain. And shit is gonna fly once again. Hey man, we look at each other with ample eyes, and why not some time to discover what's behind your eyes? And I've got so many questions that I want to ask you. I am so tired of mirrors. Pour me a glass of them. Why? There's a shadow in the sky, and it looks like rain. And shit is gonna fly once again. I got a bunch of government checks at my door. Each morning I send them back, but they only send me more. I look at myself in the mirror. Am I vital today? Hey man, I let my conscience get in the way. Oh no, and there's a shadow in the sky, but it looks like rain. And shit is gonna fly once again.
juntos vivimos, difícil borrarlo. Cómo te extraño. Yo cambiaría algunas cosas de mi vida por tenerte una vez más aquí metida en mi cama dormida, curando esta herida que me dejó aquel adiós, la bella tarde cuando hicimos el amor. Me confesaste, te llevo en mi corazón. Te amo tanto con locura y compasión. Recuerdos solo quedan ya, bellos momentos que en mi mente siempre están. Tú estás muy lejos y yo estoy en el lugar donde algún día prometiste regresar. Siempre en mi mente llevaré toda la vida, mujer divina. Oye, te llevo en mi alma herida. Siempre en mi mente llevaré toda la vida. En mi mente llevaré el recuerdo cuando hicimos el amor. Oye, mujer, en mi mente llevaré toda la vida. Extrañándote y así yo sigo día tras día. De México, salsa fresca, Arturo Salgado y su orquesta. Te lo canta Pope Vargas. Siempre en mi mente llevaré toda la vida. Recuerdos solo quedan ya, bellos momentos que en mi mente están. Siempre en mi mente llevaré toda la vida. Ahora anhelo tu regreso, vuelve pronto a mí.
I'm trying to find a place to get away, for me to be comfortable, away from the pain. Brought on my name, my loved ones stay close to me like they supposed to be. My partners stay close to me, but I watch them closely. I've been through so many things, time for me to feel free. Yeah, time keeps ticking and it's moving quickly, swiftly. I'm shifting to that other place. Inside my head, it's not real, but I'm feeling great. I can't wait till it's a reality. Nobody telling me what I can and can't do. I'm waiting for proof. How about you? Yeah, it's true, it's been a long time coming. I knew it'd take a long time, but I'll still shine in due time. Forever I've been wanting to build something that I can call all of mine. Putting in time to make it happen, whether it's rapping or just selling these beats. I'm out here spitting this heat for all my peeps to feel the speech I release. I'm trying to head for the stars while ripping these bars, while smoking cigars like smoking up cars. I'm hot,
Trying to leave out of this atmosphere.
I just don't understand it. Why they leaving me stranded, all empty-handed?
Trying to head for the stars.
While ripping these bars, while smoking cigars like smoking up cars. I'm hot,
Trying to leave out of this atmosphere.
I just don't understand it. Why they leaving me stranded, all empty-handed?
All empty-handed, a heavenly planet is just a dream, a dirty situation, leaving you lost, left with nothing, tired of plots and schemes. My only dreams are for rum to leave, so I can rest in peace. I ain't got no time to be sad and grieve. I never been a thief. Hustle so hard to get what I need. Sometimes it made me bleed. Never felt young since I was a seed. From all the counseling that I was given to family, when actually I was young, what I needed was hugs, someone to show me love. Pray to the Lord above, ask for forgiveness for what I done. I'm not the only one this life over succumbs to the sound of the drum. Losing my lungs, I'm trying to get these funds, even though it isn't fun. I'm trying to keep my hope, but all of this just feels like a joke. So I proceed to smoke, but that also is making me broke. At times I felt revoked, then I awoke. Time for the battle road, I'm headed for the stars. My destination you'll never know. Head for the stars.
While ripping these bars, while smoking cigars, like smoking up cars, I'm hot.
Trying to leave out of this atmosphere.
I just don't understand it, why they leaving me stranded, all empty-handed.
I'm trying to head for the stars.
While ripping these bars, while smoking cigars, like smoking up cars, I'm hot.
Trying to leave out of this atmosphere.
I just don't understand it, why they leaving me stranded, all empty-handed.
Born in 1980, just another bastard baby. Born 3 months too late to ever meet my father, maybe.
Damn. 8 years ago when we started our careers, we was just trying to give y'all good music, good lyrics, you know? Y'all made us #1. Now we got all these haters trying to take us out the game. I guess our success really bothers you, huh? Aventura, tengo carne. We ain't going nowhere, baby.
Mi Dios, tú que fuiste maltratado, traicionado y luego no. Y aceptas el perdón. Hoy te pido como todo un cristiano que me ayudes y me expliques la razón. ¿De dónde nace tanta envidia?
And again, thank you so much for tuning in to The Voice of San Joaquin right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. Whoop, whoop. Love it that you are with me. And not only that, but remember I was talking about the students that are going to be coming in. And they're going to be, matter of fact, they're arriving little by little. They're all coming in, trickling in. So we're going to have our interview pretty soon. So don't you go anywhere. The IB program from Franklin High with LV Viramontes. And of course, you're listening to your community radio station right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. This is Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez. And of course, remember that we are going to be having a Mexican Loteria, and that's going to be July the 11th, 2019 at the Mexican Heritage Center and Gallery, and that is at 111 South Sutter Street in Stockton, California. Don't miss it. It's going to be at 6:30 p.m. And of course, it is through the Voice of San Joaquin and also Terra Coffee. Okay, the location again is Mexican Heritage Center and Gallery, July the 11th, 2019. Anybody that wants to learn how to play the Mexican Loteria, oh, let me tell you, it's going to be hilarious. You're going to win prizes, off-the-wall prizes. They're going to be funny, and oil changes. I'm talking, dinners. I'm talking botellitas de vino. It's going to be a lot of fun. And especially, for those of you that have never played Mexican Loteria, this is going to be a first. I think you're going to roll with laughter, and that's what it's all about. Making people laugh, making people feel good, heals the soul, right? Okay, Mexican Loteria, July the 11th, 2019 at 6:30 p.m., Mexican Heritage Center.
Yo se la dedico a los dos caras, a los hipócritas, a la gente cochinchilla que no sirve, y para los que no se rinden, para toda esa gente cobarde que tienen que tirarle a alguien para sentirse grande, que Dios me lo guarde. ¿Qué fue? Es el Tegocal de la Vallarta, con aventura te la puse dura. ¿Qué fue? Hey.
Una aventura que llegó con Tego Calderón.
¿Qué fue? Yo. Ey, ¿qué fue? Dime, ¿qué fue? Estamos aquí, papi, esperando por ustedes. Díganme qué es lo que quieren. A ver si se mueren. ¿Qué tú te crees? ¿Tú crees que tú sabías de mí, papi?
RTD, a new route is opening soon with Bus Rapid Transit Express service across Midtown Stockton from Franklin High to the DMV. Ride for free the first week of service from January 28th until February 3rd. Come hear all about it at the Children's Museum on Thursday, January 25th at 4 p.m. Visit sjrtd.com/express to learn about Midtown Corridor Route 47, the places you can go on RTD. Faster.
The places you can go. on RTD.
Tune in to Sabor Latino Show for the latest news affecting Latinos in the San Joaquin Valley, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Spanglish shows, Monday and Wednesday for all Spanish exclusive news with El Profe Cortez, and on Saturdays featuring bands, mariachis, DJs live. Don't miss it. Find us on Simple Radio app and TuneIn app and all social media. TVOSJ.org. The voice of San Joaquin. A little bit of Tejano music, and of course this is El Colas with Moonlight Trio, all the way from Los Angeles.
Bonito caballito que tiene Nicolás, camina para adelante, camina para atrás. Bonito caballito que tiene Nicolás, camina para adelante, camina para atrás. Colás, colás, colás y Nicolás, con mucho que te quieres, lo poco que me das. Si quieres, si puedes, si no te me dirás. Qué bonita vale la mujer de Nicolás. Bonita glorieta que Veracruz está, rodeada de muchachas en vez de Nicolás. Bonita glorieta que Veracruz está, rodeada de muchachas en vez de Nicolás. Colás, colás, colás y Nicolás, con mucho que te quieres, no pago que me das. Si quieres, si puedes, si no te me dirás. Qué bonita vale la mujer de Nicolás. Amada Margarita, mujer de Don Simón, quisiera que comiera tamales de ratón. Amada Margarita, mujer de Don Simón, quisiera que comiera tamales de ratón. Colás, colás, colás y Nicolás, por mucho que te quieres, no pago que me das. Si quieres, si puedes, si no te me dirás. Qué bonito vale la mujer de Nicolás.
ha espinado el corazón. Por más que trato de olvidarlo, mi alma no da razón. Mi corazón aplastado, herido y abandonado. A ver, tú sabes, dime mi amor, cuánto amor.
Oh, Corazón Espinado. And of course, that is my amiga Blanca Sagun. Thank you so much for that CD. And of course, she's from the Latin Soul Puro Party CD. Matter of fact, she actually donated, which I thought was really great because she's one of our local singers right here in the Stockton area. And if all goes great, she's going to be part of our 5th annual Chicano Community Program on Sunday, August 11, 2019 at Weber Point. Wow! I love that. I love that because you know what? She is quite the talent. Is Latina, and she's from here, Stockton, California, and I love it and love it. The invitation is there for anybody that sings, that plays in a band, that writes poetry, you know, in the arts. Call me. I will put you on air. 209-467-4455. Sing it, Blanca. Did I mention the date and the time? Sunday, August 11, 2019 at Weber Point for the 5th annual Chicano Community Program Radio Reunion. It is also a car show and now a motorcycle show. CCPR5.
Cómo me duele el olvido, cómo duele el corazón, cómo me duele estar vivo, sin tenerte a un lado, amor. Corazón espinado, corazón espinado, corazón espinado, corazón espinado. Corazón espinado, corazón espinado, corazón espinado, corazón espinado. Puro party, puro party, puro party. That's what he would say. Puro party, puro party, puro party. Gotta laugh and play. The weekend's here. Time to play. Gotta laugh and cheer. Like he'd always say. Puro party. We're on our way. Let the music flow. Let your sorrows go. Party all the time. The party's on. With Latin soul. Puro party. Puro party. Puro party. That's what he would say. Puro party. Puro party. Puro party. Gotta laugh and play. Es la historia
del andariego, the man with the $1 million smile. He had 6 kids, we lived all together, kicking it old school style.
Puro party, puro party, puro party. That's what he would say. Puro party, puro party, puro party. Gotta let them play.
Pórtate bien y si te portas mal, me invitas, my daddy used to say. Cause you never know when you're gonna go, so make life a party every day. Es mejor vivir como un rico que morir rico. Es otro dicho que dijo Melly Mel on the mic. Soy culebra y pico, Latin souls in the house with a funky ritmo.
Puro party, puro party, puro party. That's what he would say. Puro party, puro party, puro party. Gotta laugh and play.
In loving memory of our father Melchor Sagún el Andariego, his love of life and music lives on. Su sonrisa, su voz y su canción vivirán por siempre en nuestro corazón.
y'all. Welcome to another world, another place.
Quiero hablar de sentimientos. Dejemos el amor en la gaveta. Ahí vivamos el momento. Tenemos una noche completa.
Oh, every time I listen to this music, it makes me want to dance. Of course, this is Gambizi and Those Four, and like I tell everybody, this is fusion music. This is new music. You don't usually hear this. This is completely new, and it's a little bit of rapping, and it's a little bit of Colombiano. And let me tell you, they're going to perform at our event on the 5th annual Chicano Community Program, and I'm excited about that because they're so good. Matter of fact, they were one of our guests right here on the radio station about, I want to say, 6 months ago, and they gave me their CD so we could play it. And now they're going to be our guests at our Chicano Community Program Radio Reunion, Sunday, August 11th, 2019 at Weber Point in Stockton, California. I'm excited about that. And, you should be too, because this is an area that usually doesn't cover music like that. But now we're going to do it. We're going to cover it with Gambizi and Those Four. And I'm excited. And not only that, but hey, we have the Latin Magic también. That's our local band. We also have Juan Escobedo Band. He's coming too from the Bay Area. Mike Torres Band is coming too. Oh, these are all really good bands. We have Cesar Chavez Mariachi. They're going to come out and play for the first time. We have Ramirez Brothers Blues Band. We have Ballet Folkloric de Frank Zapata. And then we have the new Aztec dancers called Almazan. And from what I'm told, they're really, really good. Ismael El Mayo Sanchez is going to be playing for the first time. And then I have Juan Carlos. He's also a local musician. But you know what? I've been told that he's actually teaching students how to play. And, he's very talented. He's a local. So he's going to be out there on open mic. And the open mic is something that's going to be happening for the first time. And that means that the youth is going to have a chance to get up there on that mic and share their talent. En esta área tenemos mucho talento, and I'm talking mucho talento. So I'm excited about that. And not only that, but today is a special day because last year I had a group of students, and they came in and shared something that was happening at Franklin. And I was excited because Franklin, alumni all the way, right? Yellow Jackets. And I was just excited to see the students here present and sharing something that they've been experiencing throughout their education at high school. And that is the IB program. And you know what? It's working. It's working because I hear a lot of really good things, a lot of positive things about it. So let's go around and introduce ourselves, students. So one by one, tell me your name, give me a little bit of background. So we'll start with you. Go ahead.
All right, so my name's Alexandra Montes. I'm going to be a senior next year at Franklin High School, and I've been in the IB program since my freshman year.
My name is Jaslyn Sanchez. I'm also going to be a senior, and I've been a part of IB since my 4th grade year, actually.
That's good.
My name's Alexa Obeso. I'm also going into my senior year of high school, and I have been in the IB program since 8th grade.
8th grade. Okay, so who's going to start? I want to hear a little history. How has this made a difference in your guys' lives? So whoever wants to start.
I guess I'll start. Honestly, with IB, with my past experiences in education, I always tended to really be advanced with the schools that I had been in, and I was always told that I needed another some form of higher education. So going into my 7th year of school, my 7th grade year, my mom actually started looking into high schools already, specialty high schools, because she knew she didn't want to put me in a regular program. Mm-hmm. And we went to a magnet fair at Delta College, which IB at Franklin tends to go to every year, and it's something that I personally like to go and get involved with and get people, recruit them into the program as well. And so we were going around actually, and at first I was going to go into Health Careers Academy because I wanted to do something in the medical field. I know my mom did something in the medical field and just always interested me. And we had walked around the whole magnet fair program. I was already set, Health Careers is going to be it. I was just going to finish elementary school at my home school that I was at. And literally the last booth we went to was this Franklin High School booth.
That was it, huh?
That was, yeah, it was it because my mom, it didn't really like attract her much because it was just like Franklin High School. To her, it was like a lot in the name. But then I remember our old teacher, Madame, she approached her, and she's a French teacher there, and she approached her and she told her more about the program, and my mom started reading it, and we started looking around at the wall because they usually have like a really nice display like with really good information up there. And my mom just like read into it. Madame was able to convince her, and then one of the coordinators, Mr. Calderon, talked her into it even more. And before you knew it, I had applied. I went through the interview process, and I still remember getting the letter in the mail saying that I had been accepted for my 8th grade year.
I bet you jumped for joy, didn't you?
Yeah, everybody in the house, we were so excited. And now, like, the funny thing is, my little sister just got her her acceptance letter for 4th grade into PYA.
Impressive.
For the IB program as well.
Impressive. Wow, what an example you're setting for your sister.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Bravo, bravo. Woo! Love it, love it. Okay, next. Share.
Well, for me, I got into IB because my sister, Viramontes, she began IB her freshman year as well. So she's 4 years older than me, so that means right when she graduated from high school, I started looking at high schools, and that's when I decided that I was interested in IB program as well. Mm-hmm. And one thing that I can say about the IB program that I doubt anyone will deny is that it really pushes you to your limits and like challenges you like in ways that you every year is something that you would have never imagined you'd be able to do the previous year. But then the year afterwards, it seems like something that was way easier compared to what you're doing now.
Okay,
so
give me an example. Give me an example of one of your experiences.
All right, so for example, one of my favorite classes and also one of my hardest classes was my English class with Mrs. James. She literally gives us essays like every possible moment, and
every possible moment.
So every like week or every few days, the whole entire IB like junior class would stay up all night working on these essays. And at the start of the year, it seemed like overwhelming. We felt like we couldn't do it.
Right.
But towards the end of the year, we would see like a 3-page essay, like it was like 5 minutes.
No problem.
Yeah.
Bring it. The attitude to carry, right? It's like all of a sudden it's like, okay, I could do this. No problem. I could do it right yesterday. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Te toca.
Well, I started IB in 4th grade because I was attending a regular elementary school and it seemed really easy. So when my aunt had introduced the school, Stockton Collegiate, to my mom, she's like, oh, yep, you're going. So, but one thing that I can say is that IB really shapes you as a person, like in a way where you kind of just adapt to not only life, but like the way that everything kind of hits you all at once, especially when you go into your high school years. Everything just kind of hits you. You're like, okay, I'm a freshman now. College is going to be on the line. And IB really gets you to that point where you feel ready and to take on anything that can come your way, whether it be college or jobs. Honestly, IB and all the requirements that we've had to do, like CAS and personal project, everything just helps with everything else. It makes it so much easier to come for interviews and for jobs and community service. It really makes you more of an outgoing person because it almost requires you to be able to communicate with your community and with your peers. And one of the things that I really do appreciate about IB is that everyone always had each other's back. No, when one student was struggling, everyone was, and when one was okay, then everyone else knew that we were all going to get through it, especially junior year. I believe junior for IB was one of the hardest years. So, yeah, I think it really just pushed everyone to their limits, and now they're thankful it's over for the summer.
So what do you recollect? One of your memories, one of the subjects, because I'm looking at here, which one was your favorite and why?
Oh, that's like I get asked this question frequently, but honestly, each class has like something that makes it like my favorite. So I take French. I chose to take
Language.
French. Yeah, my
Okay,
language
you
class.
go, girl.
I chose to take French because Spanish was my first language, and
Right.
well, English I obviously know it. And it's just like being able to like not just like learn a language, but get involved with like a different culture, and sort of like how they say, like, expand your horizons in a way, because the thing about IB is that it really teaches these students to have such an open mind and to look at more than one perspective and look at things from more than one point of view. And with being, it is an international program. It really pushes these students to get involved, like Jasmine said, with their community, and it for like getting involved with your community, but also like being able to see what's going on in your community and like see that it's not just in your little world. Like, not everything is like your little bubble. I don't know if like I'm explaining myself right, but the thing with like the language class is that like I learned so many things about like other cultures where I thought it like just pertained to me or to mine, and it's just really not like that. And that's what I really like about these language classes. And like just like in French, in like our English class, like especially our English teacher, Miss James, how Alex mentioned, she was like so good at being able to keep an open mind in the classroom. And I think that's always important when it comes to education, is that these students need to understand that it won't always be your opinion, and it won't always be like what you think. And having this environment in these classrooms where we're able to like speak up and feel safe and have a safe spot to say what we think, is just it just like pushes these students to become more than just like scholars. It like pushes you to become a more well-rounded individual.
Wow.
And
well put, girl. Well put.
I'd like to add something. So I think for most of our classes, all of our classes, once you get to a certain level in these IB classes, you kind of like, your teachers force you to look at things in ways that you've never looked at them before. And at first you think like, oh, you know, the teacher's just doing this to like it's like busy work or something. But after like months and months of doing it, you really, it starts to like get ingrained into the way you think. So like, there's little things from each of my classes that I start to apply to like my everyday life that I don't even realize. Like I keep going back to my English class, but like our teacher, she taught us how to like analyze different things in the characters or the stories of different books and novels. And now whenever I'm watching movies, I start thinking about, oh, that's like a motif of the of the movie, or that's like a common theme, or that's foreshadowing. Or with history class, one of the big things in IB history, you have to like evaluate values and limitations of different sources or different pieces of information. And I think that's something very valuable in our modern society, where now every single time, and I know most of my classmates do this as well, whenever we are brought with a new piece of information or something new, we always try to think like whether it is reliable or whether it has any substance to it. And that's just examples of like how things that we're taught in our classes, we start to apply when we're just living our normal lives.
That's wonderful. Okay, so when you do go into a movie, you sit down and you're starting to watch it. Do you find yourself doing that to the movies today that are out there?
Yeah, that's kind of.
And so it's like you're dissecting it already. You're probably figuring out the plot, and you already know exactly what it's going to do and how it's going to end. You know, that is awesome. I think so. So what are we going to major in? We're going to continue college, correct?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Alex, where are you going?
Well, for me, I don't really have a specific school in mind. I just want to go wherever I feel like I'd have the
Where's your interest? What are you going to major in?
My interest, well, I'm not entirely sure yet, but
So
one thing I
undecided.
do know for sure is that I want to become a teacher one day.
Wow.
So I'm still deciding.
Did you
like,
listen to that, LV?
I'm trying
Big
to
influence
decide
right there. Awesome.
What subject or like what grade level I would be interested in, but
Well, you will
something
find
along
that out once you reach college level. My daughter's there too, and she decided medicine too, so she's going for it. The only thing is, you know, she didn't realize it's going to be 9 years, but that's okay. That's okay. She's got it. She's got it covered. She's into her 3rd years and enjoying it. She's finding out it's tough, but she's making it. Okay, so what is going to be your major?
Well, okay, so I can kind of have this all figured out, so I'm fingers crossed that it all comes through. But I want to major in English and get a minor in journalism.
Wow.
And that way I can become a journalist and hopefully work for the New York Times. Fingers crossed, that's my biggest dream. I want to major in that, and when I have a couple years of experience of journalism, I want to go back to school and get a foreign language degree so I
Wow.
could teach English in other countries.
Bravo, bravo. Wow. Okay. I like that.
Recently, growing up, I always wanted to work in the medical field, like I said before. But last summer, I actually got a great opportunity that I had 2 jobs inside an office, in a business office. And that summer, like, everything completely shifted, and now I want to major in international business and
Good for you.
Study like international affairs and stuff. Minor with computer science. And I actually want to mostly stay in state because my parents are like, they're really like iffy about letting me leave the state. So if I do stay in state, right now I'm aiming towards Santa Clara or USC. And if I do get out of state, I just I'm hopefully fingers crossed, University of Chicago.
Wow. Chicago. Do you know I lived out there for like I want to say 6-7 years. The Windy City. And beautiful. A lot of nightlife, and oh my goodness, those museums were to die for. Some of those museums had the most beautiful artwork. I remember I actually lived out there for that amount of time, and then I moved to Colorado. And then I came home, and I'm glad I did because now I'm working on the radio station. But you know what, ladies, whenever you want some airtime, whenever you want to introduce anything that's taking place here in the San Joaquin area, you have airtime right here. And especially, and something I did mention to you, because I'm looking for students. I'm only going to be here for so long. Like I said, use me on that bridge. And if I could teach you everything I know right here, you can actually do this and have your own program, your own show.
Exciting.
So think about that. Think about that. It's there. The offer is there, and it will always be there as long as I'm here. So remember that.
Thank you.
Okay. Who have you now? I know that you have brothers and sisters. How do they feel about the program now that you've taken it?
Well,
Are you actually sharing information about the program with your brothers and sisters?
The thing with being in the program, it's that, not that it's life consuming, but you do so much at home also that there's no like way of like going around it. Like your siblings know you're in the program and like they know the things you do.
And you influence them.
And the thing with me is that my brother, he took more of like a sports route, so he didn't get into the program. But my sister, once she found out that there was an IB school for her grade level, she told my mom that she needed to be in that school.
That is so cool.
And so once again, we went back to that magnet fair because the last fair they had, I went to recruit some students, and she was walking around and she was like, "Mom, I found it. I found the school with IB, and they do everything on computers like my sister does, and then in 6th grade I can go to Franklin just like my sister did." And it's
girl, you are her mentor. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Well, I have 3 younger siblings. And a mixture. In IB. I have 3 younger siblings that are actually already in IB, so they already understand like how rigorous it can get, especially my sisters that are in middle school. They start to amplify like the requirements and the classwork, and I could tell that they get stressed out, and they can tell when I get stressed out. But we have that ability to help each other out, because since we've all went through that program and we all went through the classes, we know like, oh, this is how you do it. If you do it like this, then you'll be less stressed. And it's just that we have that power to give each other support, because we know how like affecting it could be sometimes, especially during the end of the year when it's like finals and summatives are due and a lot of projects are being given to the students. We always are that calming shoulder, even if it's just to go outside or to talk. We all know like how it can get, and I think that's more. It's important to all of them. It's more important to my sisters that are about to like get into those years where they have to start thinking about high school and college. And even though I might be away, like maybe far away, I can still give them that word of advice on how to get through it, because even though IB's hard and sometimes it feels like, oh my god, like I can't do this anymore, it's always worth it in the end.
Wow, another mentor. Alex?
All right, and for me, I was lucky enough to be the younger sibling, so pretty much my sister was the one who had to go everything first time, and basically I kind of like already had warnings in advance, knowing, all right, sophomore you have to do this, junior you need to do this. So she was like, she was
preparing you.
Yeah, she always prepared me, like letting me know what was in the future for me. But she was like the main factor deciding why I wanted to be in it, because when she was applying to colleges and when she actually got into college, she always told me that like it was always really worth it, because she felt like IB at times was even harder than some of her actual college classes. So once she got to college, everything that to other students might have seemed like really challenging and like out of the ordinary, to her seemed like another ordinary task. And also, like, for applying to colleges,
yes,
the IB is on a weighted scale. So basically, like, your classes can count for more. If you get the IB diploma, like my sister got the IB diploma, and she basically had like a whole semester of classes already when she barely got to college. So it has a lot of benefits when you're actually like applying to college and getting into college. So that's one of the main things that she basically like always emphasized to me as to why IB is so good.
And did she qualify for any of the scholarships, being that she was in the IB program? And if so, did she receive any?
Well, IB itself, at least not to my knowledge, doesn't like directly give you money, but the IB diploma that she got is kind of like money in itself, because that IB diploma that she got and those like 30 something units that she got is classes that she didn't have to take anymore, classes that she didn't have to apply for.
And so these are transferable units, correct?
Yeah.
Good. So she can take them with her.
And the good thing about
whatever
IB
university, good,
is since it's an international thing, all the big colleges know about it. Like when you're applying, there's even like a little option that says, "Are you an IB diploma candidate?" And then you click yes. So that's like a joke that all of us make, that we just want to click the little IB candidate box. But in reality, I feel like it does make a big difference, because it's something internationally known. Like there's a whole millions of students around the world who know how difficult it is, how challenging it is. And in turn, all the schools that we're applying to, they realize that as well. And they recognize like how good students we have to be to succeed in it.
Okay. Wonderful. So far, you guys covered it all. So what would you say to a young new student that is coming in, has no idea about the program? How would you approach?
First of all, I know the main thing for a lot of students going into high school is the social aspect. So obviously you're moving into a new school, you're nervous about, I might not have a lot of friends here, I should go to this school instead, or you're worried about the environment at the school. But IB, in my opinion, is a really good environment. For me, I only went into the IB program with around like one person that I was actually good friends with from my previous school. But now, coming into my senior year, pretty much every single person IB is like a good friend with each other. We're all like a little community. When you barely start off, it's gonna seem like everyone's new. No one really like talks to each other that much. But if you stay in it for all 4 years, you're basically gonna be guaranteed a group of like 40, 50 people who all genuinely like care about each other and support each other. And also, again, for the academic side of things, if you're serious about your college and you want to achieve something that's like in a very competitive field, like medicine or engineering or stuff like that, where it's super competitive when you're applying to colleges, IB might be the thing that offers you the competitive edge over other students. So that's something to take into consideration.
Okay. Ladies?
Well, I think what I would say is, if you think it's hard now, it'll be a little harder next time.
Get ready.
Get ready. So it's always honestly something someone would have told me because when I went into program I was in the 8th grade, and I feel like if you're still a younger child and if you plan on being in the program, I would suggest starting probably 6th, 7th, 8th grade.
So
just sort of get a
it goes
feel.
that, I mean, at that grade level, because I was sure, I thought it was just college level. Excuse me, high school.
The thing with IB, it's that it's here in Stockton. It's available from kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
It's available from kindergarten, and I don't know how it works because I know she went to a different IB school for a younger grade level, but at Franklin High School we have 6th through 12th. Okay. And 6th grade.
So for them time did you start?
Yeah. So 6th grade through 10th grade, through your sophomore year, it's known as MYP, the middle years program.
Okay.
And what really gives you the college level experience is the DP, which is the diploma program. But honestly, I know teachers at Franklin that are in the MYP program that are already giving you these sort of like tests already, or preparing you for internal assessments already in the younger grade levels.
Wow.
So when you get to the diploma program, it won't be something new. It'll be something new in the sense where now you really have to try in it. Like, you really have to like put your mind to it. Mm-hmm. But it won't be like this whole new concept that's being thrown at you. And that's what I mean by, if you're still a younger child looking for something to like really challenge you, start the program. I wouldn't necessarily say like from kindergarten, because I know the program can be a little overwhelming. Mm-hmm. But for some kids, if you introduce someone to just a challenging environment, and if they grow up in a challenging environment, they will know nothing else. But if you transfer over someone, then they'll be like, oh my God, like this is really hard. Like, I don't know about this. Mm-hmm. So starting a child young is always good. And especially in IB schools that have such a wide range of grade levels, because all the teachers communicate. And if I say, oh, what did your students learn last year? Oh, we learned this. What do you need them to know for next year? It's always important for kids to be introduced bit by bit and not have everything thrown all at once. And I something I tell, like, especially the sophomores coming up to DP, like, yeah, it's going to be a really big step. But once you get the hang of things, it's literally like a bicycle. Like, once you find your balance point, you just got to keep going.
Sounds to me like you guys have it down. I don't think you're going to have any problems in college at all.
Hope not, hopefully.
I hope not.
No, I don't think so. So what's next? What's the plan?
College.
Did we apply already, and did we get accepted? Or where are we applying?
Well, applications for us will be this upcoming fall.
Okay.
So that's a little
And do you have an idea what college you want to attend? I applied, I don't know how many, and I could not get in.
Well, for me, I feel like I want to stay in California because I just love the California environment and all the things that's easily accessible. But there's a lot of good schools in California. For me, my goal school to get into is probably Stanford. And if I do get into there,
that's a good
that's
university.
Probably where I'll end up going. But
yes.
I'm open to anything at this point.
Okay. All right. Next.
Well, I actually already have like a list of colleges that I want to go to.
How many in that list?
There's 14. There's a lot of colleges. I like keeping my
pamphlets.
Yeah, I like keeping all the pamphlets that I get from the mail and everything. But I think the top at least 3 or 4 colleges that I want to go to is Columbia University in New York.
Wow.
UC Davis, the University of Oregon, Oregon State. Yeah, those are my top 4.
I think for me is that we always my dad always likes to travel. So I know for college, especially like knowing that I can leave the country, I kind of want to leave the country. But the thing with it's the thing that probably will hold me back is my family. We're like so close knit, and my parents are always been like really big on my education. So if I am going through stuff in college, first time out of the house and first time going basically through life like by yourself, I want to have something to fall back on just in case, But I most definitely do want to go out of state. If fingers crossed if my dad lets me. Definitely want to go out of state. I would say for out of state, most definitely like University of Chicago.
Okay.
And the thing for me is, yeah, I did have dream schools before, but once you get to like sophomore, junior year, you realize that if your dream school doesn't have what you want to study, there's
Gotta
literally
have a good
no
program.
point.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's literally no point in going there.
Very
and
true.
then, well, I already have like kind of like a further plan. So after I do my 4 years, I want to go to grad school in state so I can like, you know, leave state and then to make up for it. Like, yeah, I'm still gonna go to college in state, Dad. Like, you know, but I don't know. I say my top 4 are probably like, yeah, University of Chicago, University of Boston, USC, and yeah, University of Santa Clara. Right
Well,
here.
always remember, come back. Come back to your home. Come back to Stockton. After you get your degree, always remember to come back.
Yeah, something, you always gotta
Yes.
come back and help those who helped you, you know?
Exactly. That's what it's all about. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's why I decided to come back to the radio. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, you might find something, you know, a different state that is a lot more appealing. I don't know, but it's kind of hard to leave the family. I know, because I've been there, done that. And I came back years later.
No, yeah, like, and the thing when, like, I tell people at colleges I want to go to, like, the first thing to say, it's like, you do know it's cold in Boston, right? You know it snows in
It
Boston.
snows or it's
you know
really
it's
hot.
yeah.
Yes,
And I
yes.
think that'll be, like, a greater challenge than the actual academics, like, because, yeah.
Adjusting to their climate.
I like, you know, I like it when it's a little cold, but, like, something for, like, I like to play in the snow for, like, 2 hours, and I'm like, can we go home now? You know? But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's honestly whatever's going to help us, like, in our future. And, like, this is, like, so weird, but, like, in IB, you really learn to adapt to your environment. And I feel like it really just won't matter if we're in the snow, if we're, like, in the middle of the ocean. Like, you know, we're still going to get our stuff done, and we're still going to, you know, get what we want and what we went there for.
And you all are going to thrive, because I can see it already. You have it in you.
Thank you.
Have it in you. Any last words, any shout outs, you know, especially to your instructor, LV?
Oh,
yeah, it's actually cute. I want
Vida.
this.
I don't know. Let me say hi to all my teachers. I love all my teachers.
Go ahead.
I'm
You
excited.
have that chance.
I'm excited for senior year. Like, thank you to everyone who has like helped us, like all,
Made a
like,
difference
not
in
just
your
me,
life.
like helped
Yes.
us all in like education. Everybody that's so dedicated to helping these kids, not just at Franklin High School, but honestly everybody in the district that like puts in the time and effort for these kids to be able to have like higher education, which I know is not available to everyone, and it's something that's very unfortunate. And if I could have one wish, it'd honestly be that for everybody to have like a good proper education, because it honestly opens up your mind so much when you know things that are available to you, when you know that you're you can make a difference, when you know like that your possibilities are literally endless to do whatever you want. It literally opens up one's mind so much, and I am blessed to have received like an education that was like able to do that for me.
And that's beautiful to hear it coming from you in that manner. So, next.
I just wanted to say, words of advice, especially for and for anyone in that matter, whether it be if you're in the AVID program, in IB, or
AP.
just in high school in general, or in school in general. Always remember to take breaks. I wish someone would have really emphasized that to me when I started high school, because it's always important to keep up with your grades, but when it feels like it's too much, it's always necessary to take that break and be like, okay, I need to slow down. I can only work so hard and do so much and expect so much from myself. And it's also important to validate how you're doing in school and how you're feeling, because when you feel like, oh, I could have done better on this test, I could have gotten an A even though I got a B, it's always important to validate yourself, because in the end of the day, you're doing the best. If you truly believe that you're doing the best that you can, then you're doing the best that you can.
So don't be so hard on yourself, in other words.
It's always important to kind of just be easy, not in a sense like be easy on yourself, but never push yourself to the limits where it's almost too late, where you feel like everything is like falling down. Especially in IB, it can get to that point, and it's always important to say, I'm gonna be okay, but I need to take a break.
I need a little vacation, right? Yes. Alex?
All right, so first of all, shout out to my mom. She's right here with me.
And if your mom would like to say some words, I would love to hear from a mother's
I don't think
perspective.
she's saying no.
¿Quiere hablar un poquito, señora? No? Okay.
All right. I have some last final...
LB? Okay. All right, go ahead.
Last final shout out. Shout out to Zenia, Jesus, Ale, Juan.
Aww, look at that.
Aside from that, anyone who's trying to come to Franklin, just come. You know, Franklin's a happy school. We're always having a good time. Senior year is going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. And just, if you come say hi to us, you know.
Oh, yeah, your senior season class of 2020.
Well, bravo. I got to give you guys a hand. Give yourselves a hand, too, because you guys are pretty awesome with what you have accomplished. And so, again, like I said, you will always have a family here. Once you've entered here, matter of fact, you guys entered here last year, and I remember telling you guys that. Once you come through and are interviewed by Betty Ramirez, your family, your familia, you will always have airtime right here for anything and any time. Remember that.
Thank
Okay?
you.
And congratulations. You guys are going to go far in your life. So I, applaud you for that. Thank you so much for sharing your information. Not only that, but also giving your shout outs and to the people that, should have been here too, because I know a lot of them are missing, right? But there's quite a bit that are graduating, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope that you guys stick together, because it's always nice to go to university with somebody that you know, that you went to school with. My daughter's actually rooming with some of her best friends, and that's the best way to do it, let me tell you, because you know each other already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, kudos to you. Suerte en todo, success in everything.
Well, thank you for having
Lleno de
us.
corazón. It was a treat. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to continue with some more music right here on your community radio station. It is now, last year it was KXVS, guys. You remember that? It is now the voice of San Joaquin. Ah! TVOSJ. Yep, the voice of San Joaquin.
Café,
is KBCC 89.5 FM, Tracy, California, Peace and Justice Network of San Joaquin.
Latinos like to Spanglish and Gallo y Yoshi. Friday nights 4 to 6 on Sabor Latino on the voice of San Joaquin Radio. Tune in to Sabor Latino show for the latest news affecting Latinos in the San Joaquin Valley, Tuesdays and Thursdays, English shows, Monday and Wednesday for all Spanish exclusive news with El Profe Cortez, and on Saturdays featuring bands, mariachis, DJs live. Don't miss it. Find us on Simple Radio app and TuneIn app and all social media. TVOSJ.org. The voice of San Joaquin.
This is the remix. Alex, Belix.
Todo empezó
Mientras ANX tocaba.
cuando yo la vi bailando y sin saber yo me fui enamorando. Su mano tomé y comenzamos a bailar. Nada pude hacer, yo no la podía soltar. Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba. Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel. Dancing kizomba. De cómo sube y cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel. Dancing kizomba. Yo nunca había visto monumento de mujer como usted. Dancing kizomba. Y DJ, tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe. Dancing kizomba. Esa mujer me paraliza el tiempo y sin querer se adueñó de mis sentimientos. Hey DJ, repite el tema otra vez and don't ever stop, pa' que la noche no se acabe. Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba. Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel. Dancing kizomba. De cómo sube y cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel. Dancing kizomba. Yo nunca había visto monumento de mujer como usted. Dancing kizomba. Y DJ, tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe. Dancing kizomba. Yo nunca había visto ni resisto monumento de mujer que se moviera tan bien, no, que jugara con el viento y se meneara con las olas mientras al viento ella sola va diciéndolo. Que él me vende su cadera, va con ella donde quiere y donde quiere que ella crea va soltándolo. Y es esa chispa de su beso lo que me tiene en proceso de bailar junto con ella calentándonos. Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba. Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel. Dancing kizomba. De cómo sube y cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel. Dancing kizomba. Yo nunca había visto monumento de mujer como usted. Dancing kizomba. Y DJ, tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe. Dancing kizomba.
Escuchan a KXVS 92.1 FM, la radio de la comunidad. La radio de la comunidad. Gracias por su sintonía. And yes, it is time for the oldies but goodies right here on your community radio station, the voice of San Joaquin, right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. This is Betty Ramirez. You know, I just wanted to say thank you to the IB program students from Franklin High School. They were awesome, weren't they? Awesome. Alex Montes, Jasmine Sanchez, Alexa Obeso, and then, of course, LV, Horacio Viramontes. He's awesome. I love how he treats his students. I love what he does with the students. And not only that, but, you know, I'm glad that they were able to do this for the second year in a row. And you know what? That touches my heart. You know? This is their community radio station, and they're using it. And that goes for you. Anybody out there that would like to be part of the radio station, all you have to do is give us a call right here at 209-467-4455. And you know what? Donate an hour or two of your time. Get to know us. Get to know your radio. Why not? Matter of fact, they approached me. They would like to learn everything about radio. So I'm going to teach them. I'm going to let them shadow me, and I'm going to teach them everything I know. Right here on TVOSJ, the voice of San Joaquin.
Something tells me I'm a fool to let you treat me so cruel, but nevertheless I say again.
And of course, it's that time to say goodbye. I shall see you out there in the fair. We do have a booth. And yes, we're representing the radio station, so come on by and visit us. We're in the building number 2. That's the building where you always get your fried asparagus. Right there. We would be on the east side of the building. So look for us, okay? Look for us and come by and say hello. And of course, the fair is going to go till Sunday, and the new hours are 3 to 11 p.m. every single day from now on until Sunday. Okay? And I hear the rides, they've got some new ones, some really, really neat rides, and I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy them. So don't forget, go on out there with your whole family, enjoy the fair, the San Joaquin County Fair, right here in Stockton, California.
Wonder if I have any sense. Something tells me I'm a fool that you treat me so cruel. Nevertheless, I say you gotta be waiting, sitting in the park, waiting for you.
What's up? This is Reggie Galindo, aka Thug Dork with Seriously Funny, and my boy Dre.
What's up? Porque tú eres como una bomba, siempre a punto de estallar. Peleando por cualquier cosa, nunca te quieres callar. Siempre con tu mal carácter y tu forma de tratarme. Ni delante de la gente, tú tratas de controlarte. Si llego tarde a la casa, siempre mirando al reloj. Y cuando llego temprano, así no puedo seguir, ya no puedo soportarte. Si tú no cambias tu forma, tendré entonces que votarte. Si tú no cambias tu forma, tendré entonces que votarte. La cambias yo o la cambio yo. Esa mujer es como una bomba. Esa mujer es como una bomba. Mira, si la toco inmediatamente explota. La cambias yo o la cambio yo. No puedo llegar temprano o tarde a la casa porque piensas que ando con otra mujer. No llores por un bobo. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. No llores por un bobo. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. Solos. La, la, la. La, la, la. Yeah. No llores, muñeca. Y vamos pa' la discoteca, mami. La, la, la. La, la, la. Yeah. Mami, no más lágrimas. De amores en la calle siempre hay de más. Pues bobo lo sé, lo imaginé. Mi mente pensando cuando la podré tener a usted. Él es un veo, yo solo veo como te pierdes en deseo. Deja que el sol te despierte en mi cama y que la luna sepa que estás aquí. Sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre así que vuela, mami. Deja que el sol te despierte en mi cama y que la luna sepa que estás aquí. Sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre así que vuela, mami. La, la. Siempre hay de más. Bailando, así te quiero ver. Mi vida, olvídate de él. Mami, no más lágrimas. De amores en la calle siempre hay de más. Bailando, así te quiero ver. Mi vida, olvídate de él. Mami, no más lágrimas. De amores en la calle siempre hay de más. No llores por amor. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. No llores por un bobo. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. Solo. La, la, la. La, la, la. Yeah. No llores, muñeca. Y vamos pa' la discoteca, mami. La, la. Siempre hay de más. J Balvin, man. What up, my jeans? Sky rompiendo. Papa Mousty, Bullene, Infinity Music. Deja que el sol te despierte en mi cama y que la luna sepa que estás aquí. Sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre así que vuela, mami. Deja que el sol te despierte en mi cama y que la luna sepa que estás aquí.